So what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Fackerton YouTube channel. So today what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys an update on the situation with the rims and tires. Now, as I told you before, they are kind of taking a long time to get here, about a month in most cases, the rims. So it's a slow going process, but today I got a great update. Check this out. You guys are going to like this. Boom. That's right. I'm getting 2 of the rims and the tires balanced. This little box from ECS Tuning right here is the valve stems that I ordered. And I may or may not need those. I'll explain that later on in the video. But yeah, I'm gonna go get these suckers mounted, and then we will be able to see what the rims actually look like mounted to the tires. I think it's gonna look awesome. I do believe it's gonna have a little bit of stretch. And then I plan to do a fitment test on the front. That way we can see if it fits and if I need spacers. For the very last part of the video, the final shot with all the rims mounted and the other thing done, I'll go ahead and do all the specs on everything, the centric rings, depth, height, width, all that stuff. Like, I'll go over all that, plus I'm going to do a price reveal on how much it costs per corner on the Tiguan to get all this done. But for now, just gonna go get these suckers mounted and we'll see what it looks like. Alright guys, so we are now here at Volkswagen, where I am going to try and get my tires mounted and balanced, if they can do it, which I'm pretty sure they can. It really won't be that much if they can. They said it would be like $60, so it's not really that bad. Good price. So I'm gonna go in here and see what we can do. And if it gets done, then I will show you guys the end product, and it's gonna be sweet. Well guys, I finally got them suckers mounted, the rims and tires, and they look absolutely insane. Check this out. I love it, I love it, I love it. They looked exactly as good as I hoped they would. Right now, I'm at the almighty Culver's because, you know, fat boy's gotta eat. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna be munching on a cheeseburger on my way home. But I swear guys, as soon as I get there, I will show you the rims and tires outside. And up next to the Tiguan, it looks absolutely epic. And then later on today, I will actually put them on the Tiguan and then show you guys what that looks like, and that is going to be insane. So with that, I will see you guys in a bit. Thank you for watching. Alright guys, so finally made it back home, and I've got to show you what these rims look like on the tires. It is sick. Check it out. That is freaking epic, man. I didn't even know it would look that good, but it does though. Like, that looks so dang good. I have got to say, I am super impressed with them. They do look as good as what I had hoped. Later on in the video, I will be mounting these two tires, as I said, on the front to test them as far as fitment goes, see if I'm going to have to buy some wheel spacers, and you guys will see what I got to do about that. Now, I did say that I was going to tell you whether or not I was able to use the ECS tuning wheel tire pressure sensors. Turns out I wasn't able to use them because of the fact that the Tiguan, at least the 2019, has like a built-in sensor. It goes by speed. So basically what that means is if the sensor tells that one tire is rotating slower than the other ones, or it's having a little bit of a hard time keeping up, then it's obviously due to low air pressure, and therefore it will tell you that you have a low tire. Therefore they don't actually use sensors in the tires. I probably should have called the dealership and asked them about that before I bought the sensors, so I'm going to have to send those back. But no worries, because I'm going to buy hopefully some more stuff from ECS Tuning. I'll just have to, go on their website and see what they have. Also, while I was at the dealership today, I found a few cool ideas that I want to drop. So I'm going to have to look into that shortly. But as for today, that will be all. Like I said, this will be a continued video tomorrow because I gotta get some shut-eye, folks. I am dead tired, but you guys will see the rest of the video tomorrow when I go to actually put the tires on the front and do the fitment. And then it'll be cool because you'll actually get kind of a feel what it's gonna be like when all four of them are on, and I guarantee you it's gonna be epic. I already seen kind of what they're going to look like on the Tiguan with the tires and everything, and it is killer. It's awesome. But that'll be all for now, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, so it's the next day, and what I'm fixing to do is put these tires on the front, and I am going to do the fitment test. I'm going to turn it lock to lock and see if it rubs on the inside. Hopefully it doesn't, and then if it don't, then I have a few, we'll say, mounds out in my yard. So I'm going to take it out there and see if it articulates right. And if it does, we're golden. Time lapse of us actually like cranking down the lug nuts, simply because I believe if you're watching this, you're a car enthusiast and you know how to do that anyways. So now we're gonna cut to doing a turn test on these rims and tires to see if they rub from side to side. And then if they don't, then we're going to do a back and forward test. And then if all is good, then we're going to do an articulation test. So if we pass all those, then we're golden.
So I don't know if it was mentioned before or not, but this is a 20x9 with a positive 35 offset on 255 by 45 ZR20s. We have, I'd say, a half a centimeter to a centimeter of clearance in between the tire and the bottom of the strut tower there. Or strut pad, I'm sorry. So we do have clearance up there. That was our main concern. So like he said, we're gonna go ahead and check the, see if it turns when it scrubs now. They're about perfect offset there, so hoping all goes well. We actually went with this size tire specifically for this tread because they didn't offer it, and the size that was closer to stock. So. You're at lock?
Yeah.
Let's see. Can't really see in there. Clear on front.
I actually have typed on here.
So we'll have to see from the bottom. And it looks like we have clearance. I'm trying to feel in there. It's a little tight, fit my hand. Looking like just barely. We got clearance there. Now. Oh, just barely. Keep going. Is that lock?
Yeah.
Now.
Dude, it moves the whole car.
Dude, it clears.
No kidding.
Yep, we'll have to roll it just to make sure. So I have to, you know, back it up and pull it forward at lock.
All right, so.
But so far, it's looking like, oh man, look at the tread on that, guys. Now that is why we went with this tire specifically. It made the fitment a little bit more tedious. We had to take a lot of time to figure out the right offset for this, but it was for this tire. You can go with a different size tire and a different size offset and get a little bit more room for clearance if you need it. We were just kind of pushing the limit here because he really wanted these in specific. Yeah, make sure it's at lock. Good to go. Yeah, she ain't rubbing. Oh man. Beautiful.
Well, what if we put something on the floor for it to run over, like maybe that axe or something?
Either that or I think we got a wood block.
Yeah, that would be a way better idea.
Now the suspension in this feels pretty stiff, so honestly I think we'll be alright, but yeah, it'd be a good test. There we go. Got some little scraps of wood.
This should make it articulate a little bit at least. Oh yeah, that should make it do good.
Now we're making sure it don't rub once the suspension cycles a little bit. It's looking like we're gonna have clearance. Well, we shall see.
Is it on it?
Yeah, no rub. We'd hear it dragging on the plastic. But yeah, no rub, lock to lock. She just barely fits. I'd say we got probably about a 1/2 inch of clearance there and a 1/2 inch on that other sidewall. She clears, buddy. We nailed it. A lot of tension there, guys. We kind of went out on a limb on this tire fitment. Like I said, specifically for this tire tread. They didn't have it in the ideal size, I'll say. So we kind of just risked it for the biscuit, did a lot of measurements, and it just so happened to work out. So like I said, this 255 45 ZR20 on a 22x9 with a positive 35 offset. Another thing to mention, you are going to want to pick up hub-centric rings if the hub bore isn't the same. I don't remember off the top of my head what size the Volkswagen came with, but we did get the hub-centric rings. That makes mounting the tires a lot easier. She fits beautifully. Look at that. Look at the footprint this thing has. Back to the right. Go all the way back to the right. Go ahead and pull up on the block. Nothing? Yep, keep going. A little bit more. Yep. Good to go. Now in regular road use, I don't see the suspension cycling too much, and even if it does, it looks like we got room up. Now the relationship between the strut pad and the tire will never change. So we have just enough clearance there, and it'll stay just enough clearance. Man, that is sick.
How about, oh, is it still going?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So this is it, guys. My brother did suggest that I put two wheels on one side, and even though I know you guys already know what it's going to look like on the front because you've seen it, but if you see it right now, it is going to look different with one side completely done and with the other thing that I'm going to do. But with that being said, that will be it for today's video. We are actually about to go out on the road with this and go over some tracks at speed. That way we can get really good articulation, and then it'll give it enough room to travel up and down. But this is part 2 of the rim and tire video. Part 3 will be everything complete and will be the final reveal of what this stuff is going to look like, as well as a review on how nice and quiet it'll ride or not, and how good they perform. But I definitely want to give a shout out to Vorderman Volkswagen, because they're the ones that saved me a lot of money on wheel and tire sensors that I didn't need. All you need to do for the Volkswagen Tiguan is just get the rims and tires. It's got a tire pressure sensor thing built in, and everybody likes it up there. They're all supportive of me and everything. And then, you know, I shout out to my brother here for helping me put them on because I'm like crazy tired right now. So he stepped in, he helped out. Be sure to check out his channel. Eventually pretty good. It's got some really good content and even better content coming.
Two twin Silverados that we're working on. I already got one that's well on the way, but
so I'll put his YouTube channel in the description below. That way you guys can check him out. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram at I think it's Fackered YouTube channel on Instagram, and then you'll be able to see all my latest updates before I put them on YouTube. But till then, guys, peace out, and I'll see you on the next one.